Good morning, everyone. So it's been quite a while since I vlogged, and there's been a lot going on. I literally had, look at the shine right there. Hello, new fluorescent lights in my office. I've had zero time to do anything, and so I'm actually on my way to a meeting this morning, and I thought I would hop on here for just a minute and say hello, and I miss you guys. So today when I got to work, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. So the other day I went to my administrator and had expressed some concern over some of the behaviors, attitudes, approaches toward people from my coworkers, because we as nurses tend to have this dog eat dog attitude, and I have to be better than you. I'm a better nurse, I have more knowledge, and I don't operate that way. I think that every single nurse has a facet about them that is remarkable. And while I may be great at X, Y, and Z, another nurse may either be better at it, have a different way of doing it, or have something else that she brings to the table that maybe I'm not so good at. I'm not good at inserting IVs. I'm not good at getting someone on the first stick, and a lot of my patients would prefer that. But there are nurses out there who are, and I don't believe that a meeting area is a place where you try to degrade, belittle, or empower yourself by talking down to your coworkers. And so I had went and spoke with her and let her know some of my concerns about the flow of the morning meeting. And I got crazy hair today. I hopped out of the shower and threw gel in it like I was 15 again. This is how I used to do my hair going to school, because with all my activities I couldn't be bothered. Today I can't be bothered. So I had spoke with her and expressed my concerns, and she said that she was going to address them in the appropriate way, which means she's the administrator and she makes the decisions, but I was expressing to her how I felt. And I love that this woman is a Christian woman, and I can go to her with stuff like that, even if it's off the table, and I say, look, this is what's going on. I'm having a hard time with this. She'll sit and counsel with me, and I just really appreciate that about her. So I came into work today, and there was an email from her to all of the interdisciplinary team saying, when you come to morning meeting, it's a time for positivity and smiles and good attitudes, and let's be positive about what we bring to the table, and let's empower each other. And so I'm so excited to see how that goes today, to see if it makes a difference in the way that people speak to each other. You know, I just noticed, I know that I have huge bags under my eyes. I've always had this like extra, no matter what kind of serum I use or eye cream or whatever, I've always had these wrinkles right here and here. So at 43, I'm really considering Botox. I'm really considering it. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing how people's attitudes are going to change, because one of two things is going to happen. They're going to come in and have a little bit better of a display. Ooh, hiccups. Am I going to have the hiccups during meeting? I hate that. So they're going to have a better display about their personalities, because let me tell you something. Okay, so as a nurse, I get it. We have a lot of stress. We have a lot of work stressors that can make us literally feel like throwing our hands up and just saying, I just can't today. And then you have your life stressors, your things that go on at home, that are weighing on you. So what I do when I come to work is everything that belongs at home, I talk to myself on the way to work, and I tell myself today's going to be a good day. We're not going to let these things affect us and our coworkers, because it's not their job. And then when I get out of the car in the morning, I leave that baggage in the car. And believe me, I pick it up as soon as I get back in the car, because if I was mad about something when I got out of the car, I can go all day long and you would never know I was upset. But the second I sit down in my car, I'm angry again, and I will address it with whoever I'm angry with. But that's not something that needs to be tended to at work. And so no matter what's going on internally, I always, when I walk out of my office and my patients are going to see me or my coworkers are going to see me, I put forth the best effort to make sure that it's nothing but smiles and positive attitude and seeing what I can do to help my coworkers. Because this nurse on nurse kind of, I'm better than you and I'm going to throw you under the bus, it is a huge problem in the medical field, and it needs to stop because it's ridiculous. So I'm happy to see that email today. I'm very excited about that. So a little bit, I don't think I said, so my last video was me talking about hearing my second grandbaby's heartbeat. She has since had a second an appointment after that, where we were able to see a sonogram and see the baby. We couldn't tell what it was. That's December 4th. We're supposed to see if it's a boy or a girl, if it cooperates, but it was stubborn in this last sonogram and very active. And so I just keep praying, please just let us figure it out, because I have to start getting stuff now so that I can customize it once they give me the name. So, oh, speaking of customizing, my daughter and I have started, bam, look at that. It says Nurse Life. It is a blinged out Voss water bottle. I am completely in love with these. Okay, but here's my dilemma. So I watched a few YouTubers to, one, learn how to do it and why people were doing it. What was, what was the attraction? So one of the YouTubers that I watched said that she did it because throughout the day she would rather drink her water out of her bougie Voss water bottle that she embellished, and it helps her get her water intake in. Now, if you look at a few videos back, you'll see that I have gained back a lot of weight. Like all right through here, all of this is back again because it was like that. And I haven't been going to the gym. I now work an hour and 15 minutes from my home. So my commute is 2.5 hours a day on top of my 8 to 10 hours that I put in. And by the time I get back to my side of town, I'm just exhausted and I haven't been going to the gym, which I need to get back in and start going every day, excuse me. And so my daughter and I, over Thanksgiving weekend, did these wonderful Voss water bottles, and it was such a good experience. She and I, which we probably shouldn't have done, but we laid in my bed in our jammies with E6000 glue, all these little blingy crystals, these Voss water bottles, and just had a blast gluing things. She's 23. Let me tell you how much I appreciated those, what ended up being 6 hours of gluing with my 23-year-old daughter, who wasn't too big to lay in bed with her mom who didn't feel good and glue things. So I have this amazing looking bottle, if I do say so myself. I mean, it has the ombre colors to say Nurse Life, and then it has the diamond-esque looking bedazzlement to it. It sits on my desk. It does not make me drink more water. It does not encourage me. It sits on my desk like a decoration. But anywho, okay, I'm on my way to this meeting, and I'm so excited to see how it turns out. So I'm going to check back in right after the meeting and let you guys know how it goes. So peace and palm love. See you in a bit.